Well, hello everybody and welcome to the Rio Las Vegas, where we start in the dark. And the reason I wanted to start in the dark is because I wanted you to understand the pet peeve of this room is the chink in the curtains. Now you can't quite see it here, but when we look at the bottom and then here in the middle, the sun's setting, so it's not so obvious, but yeah, not ideal. Let's get some light in here. Let's do a tour of the room. So, the entranceway is over here on the right-hand side. So, as you come in, this is where you'll be. Yeah, not great. There's a gap in the door here. Yeah, not brilliant. Let's see, as we come in, we have this nice full-length mirror. The TV's fantastic. It's huge. I mean, I think this is it's got to be a 65-inch TV. It's got all the modern bits and bobs, so it's not analog, it's digital. You can do your checkout, check your folio, all that kind of thing. We've got this sort of cabinetry here. Kind of like this wall light, actually. So, let's get that switched on. You see it's just got a nice glow to it, pretty cool. I like this coffee table, and then we have this L-shaped couch, which is very comfortable and very functional. The TV, of course, needs to be massive because it's the only one in the room and you need to be able to see it from the bed. Okay, let's continue. Keep popping these lights on. You've got your ice bucket, there's a nice lamp here on the walls, and then down here we've got a refrigerator. This left-hand one I think is like a kind of drinks refrigerator, and then this right-hand one has shelves for your food and bits and bobs. Now, as we come to the bedside cabinets, we've got these lights. This cabinet, by the way, was jutting out when I got here 3 days ago. I haven't had housekeeping since I opted out. What I do like is these USB ports. You see we've got A and C, which is brilliant because most modern devices now are USB-C. It's always helpful to see that. Here's my not very well made bed. How's the bed for comfort? I would say acceptable. Not exceptional, not bad, it's just okay. The bed linens are a bit annoying, you know, there's 3 layers and it's a bit faffy to try and get comfortable, for want of a better word, but it's okay. Another bedside lamp, and then you've got your little clock radio there with more USB charging sockets. And there's your air conditioning control. Sorry, I hesitated there, some weird message popped up on my recording software. Here we have a nice table and chairs right by the window. Good workspace. There's no desk in this room, and I know a fellow traveller said that there's no desk, but I don't think they had this table and chairs, which is actually a really nice space to work. And we've got our floor lamp, and again we've got more USB charging and mains charging, so if you're sat on the couch you can have your phone or your tablet on charge, which is quite nice. Okay, let's continue into the bathroom. This part of the room is okay, you know, it's okay. The biggest downside for me on this trip is there's been quite a smell of smoke in the room the past couple of days. It seems to have eased up. So whether there's either somebody smoking nearby or coming up through the air conditioning system. Now, welcome to the bathroom area. So this is where your closet is on the right hand side, and in here we have a look. We have your safe and plenty of hanging space, and then you've got your iron and your ironing board like so. And then on the left hand side as you come in, you have to excuse my camera bags, I'm just about to leave. You've got your shaving mirror, which does light up, although the positioning of it's a little strange, and some power sockets, and we'll continue our tour and see. I'm sorry, I've got messages popping up on my screens on this software, so I apologise for the hesitation. We've got our sink and another mirror, and these lights are diabolical. They do nothing but flicker on and off. And when you're in a newly refurbished room and the light is doing that, it's not a good sign, in my opinion. And then we continue into the bathroom with the same silly lights, with the same silly problems, and it's not happening right now because I'm filming, so I believe there's a phrase for that. But you know, it's perfectly fine. And then the main thing they refurbished in these rooms, since they took over, is the shower. This used to be like one of those silly shallow tubs with sliding glass doors. Now they've put in this glass panel, which is pretty popular now in Vegas. We've got our toiletries on the wall and then this tile. It's quite nice. There's no light though in the shower section. One thing I did like is this gap, so you can actually reach through to turn on the shower rather than have to get in and mess around with temperatures whilst getting wet. I'm not entirely sure whether they've replaced these fixtures and fittings or just cleaned them up. They look very similar to what was here before. And delightfully, this hair, as I mentioned, I haven't had housekeeping, but this hair has been here the whole time, and it's definitely not mine, and I've definitely not had anyone here to whom it could belong, so that's been here since I arrived. So the one saving grace for this room I've really enjoyed is the view. I got put in the Ipanema Tower, by the way, and I'm on the 18th floor, which is 2 from the top. Let me see if we can capture this view. You can see, I see the whole strip there. I've got the Sphere, the Hard Rock, Bellagio, Caesars, the other Rio Tower, the stadium over there. The view really is quite spectacular, and you can see, if we have just a look down here, you can see all the pools as well. They are closed for the season, but I always felt the Rio pool was kind of underrated, and it still looks like a good place to be. Alright, so that concludes the tour of the room. I think it's grown on me since I arrived. The smoke smell disappearing has helped greatly, but if you're sensitive to it, that's worth considering. And if they fix the flickering lights, I think it would be okay. I'd say it's a solid 3 stars. You know, it's in better nick than some other rooms at, say, Flamingo or Luxor, Excalibur. It's certainly an option. You are, of course, off strip, so ideally you want to be in a car when staying here. The casino is bright, the pit is too small. There's only a very small selection of table games, lots of slots, of course. Would I stay here again? Well, I paid a grand total of $0 for 4 nights. No resort fee, teaser offer, that's fine, happy to accept that. I am glad to be moving to 4 and 5 star hotels for the rest of my trip. The Rio is a bit out of the way. If it was on the strip, great, but it isn't. Can I recommend this room? It serves a purpose. I'll use it again probably between comps at other hotels. If it's the kind of thing that you really like, it's going to suit you really well. But if you're looking for a solid 3-star option in Las Vegas, there are better options on the strip. Well, thanks for joining me for this tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the pauses and interruptions as I get to grips with this new software. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.